Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. We have all the action for you live on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is the former England international Sue Smith. I'm very excited to be able to bring you live action from Major League Soccer coming right up. What are your expectations for today?
Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Yeah, it's a 4-5-1, but it will morph into a 4-2-3-1. The single centre-forward will be supported by the number 10, and you'd expect them to rotate and swap positions just to try and drag defenders out. The wide midfielders, they'll offer a threat in behind.
This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Yeah, a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. A lot of coaches are adopting this nowadays, as it does give you those two holding players, while you've still got plenty of threat from the wide wingers.
Harris with it. Top-class defending. Edelman. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. An alert intervention. And bursting forward. Opportunity it is. Oh, a goal! There it is! And the crowd stunned into silence.
Well, here's the replay, and it's an inch-perfect pass this is. Shows great awareness to set up the chance. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the goalkeeper, he just goes for power and smashes it in the net. It's a quality finish.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Harris. And Maya on the ball. Baumgartner. That's a good ball. Who can he pick out? Might lead to a chance. Well, they keep the ball moving. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Chris Durkin. Durkin. On the ball, Baumgartner. And he takes it away. Bartlett. Manu Garcia. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. It's one thing to sit deep, it's another thing to sit that little bit too deep.
Yeah, they must have had a shout from the manager. I think they're asking for trouble playing like this.
This looks interesting. And a useful cross. And cleared away. It's a neat move. Edelman. Good looking cross. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Promising pass. And made sure the pass wasn't troublesome. Jovelic. Decent idea. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Dejan Jovelic. Oh, might be. And a corner kick it is. What can they do with this one? As they look for inspiration.
Well, the crowd are looking to really give the players a boost. They know that this is a big chance to pull level.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? And so it'll be a goal kick. Clever defending. Edelman. Edelman. Well, it can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing.
Yeah, they're controlling things right now, that's for sure.
Edelman. Moving the ball really well here. But then the one that goes astray. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But nothing comes of it. Edelman. Edelman. Well, they get the ball once more. Well anticipated.
Yeah, dealt with that really well, didn't he?
Dejan Jovelic. Good ball over the top. Could be dangerous. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, we can see it again now, and they're so dangerous in these transitions. The speed of the counter-attack is really impressive. And what a finish. He goes for power. It was never in doubt. He just looks so confident running through.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Hartel. Timo Baumgartel with it. Durkin. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Edelman. Oh, moving it nicely. Really good build-up, but no end product. That is that for the first half here. Well, truth be told, his influence on this game has been very limited. What have you made of his performance?
Yeah, he's almost been a bystander at times. You can see he's just not getting enough of the ball in and around that box. We're going to have to see an improvement if they're going to go on and win this.
So level pegging here, and it's anyone's guess how it's going to finish. Bartlett. Read it well. Good looking pass. Manu Garcia. And it's with Davis. Garcia on the ball. Good distribution. And it's come off the keeper. Edelman. Beautifully weighted ball. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Bartlett. And Reed with it. And a tidy tackle. And back with Orozco. Hartel. Timo Baumgartel with it. Durkin. And back with Orozco. Went in strongly, decisively. Edelman. Chris Durkin. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out.
Yeah, the positioning was spot on there, wasn't it?
Well, sitting deep here, almost inviting the pressure. Chris Durkin. Just cutting off the supply. Orozco. Timo Baumgartel with it. Virki. Edelman. Chris Durkin. Lovely tempo here.
They're all technically so gifted, aren't they?
And successfully cut out. And Davis now. Dejan Jovinic. And support available. Oh, disappointing end to that. Baumgartner. Hartel. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Durkin. On the ball, Baumgartner. Hartel. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? But timely defending when it mattered. Will it happen for them? And dealt with smartly. He read it quicker than anyone. Durkin. Edelman. Chris Durkin. Good patience. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Jovinic. Well, this could really help the cause. And it's opening up. And the keeper dealing with it. Chris Durkin. Baumgartner. Hartel. Orozco. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Will there be late excitement? That's a nice looking ball. Well, threat over for now. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Can they do it? A goal! And it might just be the one that wins them the derby.
Well, here we can see it again. What a really composed finish it is. He sees the keeper off his line and it's a lovely chip over the top of him.
So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed? Edelman. On the ball, Baumgartner. Durkin. In search of an equaliser. And options in the centre. Trying to tee it up. And a goal to level the contest. Just what you expect in this fixture. So typical. Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. A goal here could settle it. Oh, fearless!
That was really good timing, wasn't it?
Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Edelman. And there's the whistle. They cannot be separated after 90 minutes.